Hello, good afternoon. As I promised in my Facebook, I said I'm going to try to cook Thai pineapple egg fried rice. But I'm going to do a vegetarian style, so those who can take egg, you can follow this recipe. Okay, for this vegetarian Thai pineapple egg fried rice, if you can take egg, then you can add on the egg. If you cannot take egg, then no need to put the egg. So it's going to be vegetarian style with egg. So what these are the ingredients I'm going to use for my fried rice. Those who can take egg, so what you do is that you beat the egg and you put it in. I put 2 eggs here, and then you add a little bit of salt, and I put a little bit of garlic seasoning inside to enhance the flavor. Okay, and also, oh yeah, you have to put pepper for that. For the rice, make sure you use the overnight rice. Make sure that there's no lumpiness in there. What you do is that you use a spoon, you break up all those lumps, make sure that it's fluffy, and it can be used for the cooking. And for the ingredients of frying for it, for enhance the flavor, I'm going to use onion. I'm going to use green onion, or you call it spring onion. Okay, this is garlic. Sorry, I just remembered to grind it. I forgot. Okay, for this cooking, I'm not going to use normal oil. It is recommended to use butter, lots of butter. So I'm going to do that. And because I'm vegetarian, I'm going to use a vegetarian oyster sauce. But if you are really cooking a Thai style, you're supposed to use a fish sauce also. Of course, you can add on sesame oil if you want to. Then you'll be quite oily if you use the butter, and like soya sauce. And then while you're cooking it with the rice, after putting the fragrance things like onion, garlic, and spring onion, then you add on the rice. Your things, the ingredients for the fried rice will include mixed vegetables. I'll put more corns here because I love corns. It will give the sweetness. And of course, the main thing is pineapple. You can add on raisins if you have. Luckily, I have cashew nuts, basically because I bought it for Chinese New Year. You can use you use the raw cashew nuts, then you have to toast it first. But if you are using the from the supermarket you buy, then you can use the salted cashew nuts. But for me, I am using the barbecue flavored cashew nuts. Okay, this one will be the final for garnishing. I put Chinese coriander and also spring onions. Okay, let's start cooking. First is to fry the eggs, and then after that you break the eggs. Once it's cooked, then after that you can add on back to the fried rice. Alright, I'm going to start cooking. First, I heat up the pan, we need it high heat, then I'll bring down the temperature. Not to be too hot, if not then the things will get burnt. I use butter. Now I add in the egg. Alright, the egg is good. Now you're going to take it out and then put it aside. Next thing I'm going to do is to fry all the fragrance things like onion, spring onion, and garlic. So again, I put butter as recommended. Once it's melted, then you add on garlic. Saute for a while. Very nice smell. Okay. Once you can see that it's sizzling there, and you add on the red onions. You can use red shallots if you want to, but I still prefer red onions because it's sweet. And I love onions. You will now add in the green onions or spring onions, fried. Very nice smell. And finally, you add the mixed vegetables. You have to cook it first for a while. Okay. Now, you're going to push this to the side. And you're going to add in the butter to cook the rice. I've added the butter. Now I'm going to add in the rice at the side. Make sure that the rice, it has the butter that can be absorbed inside to give the extra kick and fragrance. Don't waste your rice, you know. Whatever tiny pieces, just scrape it and put it inside. Don't waste it. So you're going to mix the butter with the rice. See? The yellowish thingy. Alright. Now you're going to mix everything together. Now you're going to bring up the heat so that at least your rice will be crispy a bit. Now I'm going to add in the soya sauce. Okay, enough. I'm going to add teaspoon of vegetarian oyster sauce. If it's up to your taste, so you want more, you can put it, unless you are a salt taker. For me, I don't. I'm going to add a little bit of sesame oil, just a little bit. If you want a fusion of Indian style, what you can do is you can even add turmeric powder, coriander powder, which I've seen it in the recipe book. Is it even Indian style? You can add in the turmeric and a little bit of chili powder and also coriander powder. Now I'm going to add in the pineapple. I like to cut it in chunks so that at least I can eat the pineapple. The pineapple is going to ooze out a lot of water in it, so don't add any more water into your fried rice. Gosh, I have more ingredient than rice. Once you can smell the aroma of the pineapple and your rice is not so soggy because of the juice of the pineapple coming out, now you can add in the raisins. This is optional if you want to put in, but I've been to Thai restaurant, the tendency to put raisins inside. So if your raisins are big, cut it. You can buy the small raisins will be better. Then you add in the cashew nut. Alternatively, if you don't have cashew nut, don't put, or you will toast some peanuts and put it in. Finally, you can add the egg in. Alright, my pineapple egg fried rice is ready. I'm going to scoop it to the plate. I've scooped it into the plate. So this is the pineapple fried rice. Now I shall garnish it with coriander. I just love it. Make sure you put it a lot. For me, I love coriander. And then finally, the spring onion. Alright, my lunch, although it's late and such a big plate, I will take it as late lunch and early dinner, which I call it, and my friend Steven call it as lunar. So lunar is served. Okay, this is called vegetarian with egg, Thai, pineapple, fried rice. Thank you and happy watching. If you like my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.